sim racing. Yeah, and this week, I'm also doing the Friend Swap Saturday thing, the Super Barbacore. I am also streaming on Thursday, a little sneak peek of a game that I've played before on stream.
Oh my god!
What have you done?
I just got flipped by Lee!
Oh,
Why did I switch over to Lee's stream and Lee's off the road?
what? Wait, ahead of us, or?
I don't know what happened.
And then like, yeah. And just make sure you take the right lane into it.
Oh, I just crashed into a fire truck. That's bad, isn't it?
Oh,
God, what is happening?
What do you mean you crashed into a fire truck?
Chat, can we get some clips on Adzi? I need to know what they're doing. I'm very concerned.
I forgot to stop.
You forgot to stop?
That's not how that works.
I crashed into the fire truck again.
I'm screaming.
It moved and then it didn't move far enough. I went drift loop because it takes away children.
I also went with Driftwood and Adzi, but for much more wholesome reasons, not that it takes away children.
I want to go. I wanted to go with.
There's two types of people.
Because like, just mother, you know.
Yeah.
But it's
Today, we gathered here today to pay our respects to Doc Senef, the Bronchist, the Bronchist. The Bronchist too close to the sun. Will ever be remembered by how they Bronchist. To the Bronchist, to the Bronchist, to the Bronchist, to the Bronchist.
34%. We should be able to do this. It's... Why are we getting frames? I can't... Just... Pull... What do you mean pull up? We're going down! We're not gonna land it. No! Hello, where's the runway? Oh my god, we landed it!
I was doing the same thing coming from Mexico with Vasher going to the reactor.
I gotta turn this
I
up.
saw you go up to the meeting room area rather than
No, that wasn't me.
react.
Remember, the mushrooms change our appearances.
But it wasn't happening at that time. Now,
I
I'm not
didn't go
throwing
to
out
the
any
meeting room, bro.
accusations.
Shapeshifter.
Oh.
Oh, you were throwing out accusations and you're gonna get killed and fucking crewmate again.
When have I ever got you killed as a crewmate before?
I don't think any of us have ever done that before. Actually, I don't think any of us would get
Yeah.
crewmates.
I'd like to see you prove,
No,
prove
never,
that we've done
never.
that.
Alright,
Donuts hole with a donuts hole. Now come the fuck on.
I think that was because we were seriously.
I don't believe it's you.
I'm clipping that.
Do you want to know my Taco Bell order to confirm it?
Yeah, exactly. I do.
We got time, yeah.
Make it sound as like
got 80
as like
seconds.
vibey as possible, because they can use it for your ad read. So go.
Yeah.
So I got the Bell Cravings combo. I don't know, there's hot chips and Taco Supreme Crunch. I don't know, fire sauce.
Excellent ad read. Excellent ad read.
Wait,
Lava burrito.
you got chips. Did it cost under $46? That's the question.
Yes, it did. $41.95.
41.
Bargain.
I've heard enough. Get
Good.
him out of here.
Get him out. Yeah.
You know what? You know, yeah, all right.
Get him out of
Yeah, let's
here.
do it again.
No way.
Get him out of here.
Ain't no way.
No way.
No way we actually
Okay. And then they had this sort of awkward thing where they're like, "Do you have pronouns?" And I was like, "We all have pronouns." But yeah.
Came free with your fucking
have
Xbox, bro.
pronouns?
It came free with your fucking Xbox.
But
Do you have pronouns?
but it came from a perspective of like they didn't really know, but they were trying to be respectful in the sense. And I think the biggest and best thing is exposure, being loud and proud. You know.
Big time.
Ready to go?
I'm good. Yeah.
Shat, it's really adorable that you think your votes are going to count at this point.
The mods are just like, come on, space station.
Yeah, they're like, oh, a space station? And we're like, I'm so sorry, I can't hear you.
Hi all, Ant Thunderfun. Once again, I am without teleprompter, so I apologize for reading my notes because I am terrible at pre-recorded content. So, it is now that time of the year where we are wrapping up Pride Collaborations universe with a bang. I wanted to take a real quick moment to thank everyone again who helped create and manage this whole project. So this year I took a deliberate step back from management and production, and I let the creative minds of V and Abe take control of PCU this year. Words can't describe how grateful I am for their dedication and their hard work. They absolutely killed it this year, and I'm so proud of them. I also really want to thank our moderators and our leadership team this year. While we didn't have anywhere near as many hiccups as previous years, the ever-ready support that you all brought to the table made everyone feel safe and comfortable, and I think that's exactly what a team of moderators should be doing. It's not a crew of people that you should be scared of. It's a crew of people that make you feel comfortable and safe. And I think everyone absolutely smashed it. I also want to take a moment to thank everyone who submitted their events, whether they were PCU official events or whether they were community hosted events. The creativity that flows from the diabolical minds of our community just never ceases to amaze me. The kind of stuff that was put on this year. We had a bunch of sports games, we had flight simulator games, those are the ones I jumped right into, and when have I ever known to be playing a sports game? Anyway, we had D&D, we had racing games, we had all sorts of stuff. It was just, there was so much to go on this year, and it was, the content, the creativity, the love was just going everywhere, and it was excellent. On that note, I lastly wanted to thank everyone who took part as collaborators. Some folks joined for one or two collaborations. Some seasoned veterans put their hand up for everything that possibly could. But I am always so touched when I see folks join in for the first time. This year we had so many new faces, and I really, really hope that we can carry those friendships past June and into the rest of the year. So without further ado, let's kick off PCU closing ceremony as we wrap up Pride Month, and we carry with us all into the rest of the year the queer joy, the empowerment, and the sense of community that we all do so well. Love you all.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the closing ceremony of our 5th year of PCU 2026 Queer Stories. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which I am joining you today, the Turrbal and Yuggera peoples of Mianjin, known today as Brisbane. I pay my respects to elders past, present, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders peoples joining us today. As we gather virtually from many lands, communities, and countries, I'd also like to acknowledge the diversity of identities, experiences, and perspectives represented here, and recognize that our liberation is interconnected. Also, good evening and welcome everyone. Hi, Dawnfire. Hi, Undead Catfish, Logita, Safi. Thank you, Kit, for the raid. Casper, welcome, welcome. Hi, Annie. Hello, hello. It's nice to see you all. Hi, Ursa. Hi, Margot. Hi, B. Hi, Yoko. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm so sorry. Hi, Salem. Oh my god, hello. It's nice to see you all again. How was PCU for you? I hope you had a great time. I'm so sorry. I was barely there for most of it, but I was also lurking in the background if you ever needed me. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone who participated. We appreciate you oh so much. Pretty gay, so 10 out of 10. I love that. And thank you as always to Ant for introducing the show tonight. The show? The panel. The closing ceremony. That's words. Words are good. Alrighty, everyone. But thank you so much for joining us this evening. Thank you again to Ant, V, and Abe for inviting me to be your DE icon and your hostess with no mostess for this year's event. I really enjoyed Cluedy, which we played last night, and I got a noise complaint about. It was great. Min pants. Don't look at my pants. I'm wearing some cheap pants that I got from Auckland. They're very lounge pants, but you can't see it, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's great. Alrighty. But anyway, it's been my pleasure to help celebrate PCU with this incredible community for the last 30 days that we've had. And this is just a reminder that we shouldn't let June stop the collaboration, alrighty? Just remember, we have 12 months a year. We've only done one. I think we've got another 11 to go before we repeat this beautiful little cute little event again next year. So, thank you so much, as always. This year's theme was queer stories, and I think with all the lineup that we've had, we've managed to share stories of many diverse complexities and humors across different sorts of events, whether they've been D&D or the other ones that Anne managed to mention, because I am so bad at listing things. And I'm so proud that we were able to share this with you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, community, for participating. And thank you, chat, for being there to watch. Thank you for chatting. I appreciate you all. Everyone deserves to be heard, and that will be a great way for us to continue that vibe into the rest of 2026, okay? Tonight we'll begin with two fantastic conversations. Our first panel would be Finding Yourself Through VTubing, a discussion on how VTubing helps explore creativity, confidence, self-expression, and helping build community. We'll then be joined for words are hard. We'll then be joined for Queer Quarter Life, a conversation about navigating adulthood, uncertainty, identity, and everything that comes along with it. Let's be honest, there's no instruction manual, and words are very damn hard. Also, thank you, AusTubers, for being in the chat. We appreciate you. So whether you're here to learn something new, share a laugh, or simply feel a little less alone, we're so glad you're here, everyone. Thank you so much for spending your evening with us and helping make PCU a place where people can show up exactly as they are. Now, without further ado, I'm going to present over to the lovely panelists from Finding Yourself Through VTubing. Yes, I can schedule. It's hard. Anyway, thank you so much. Pink hair, do not care. Yes, I changed haircut.
Hello. You got thrown into hello. Firstly, happy Pride Month. I think Pride means something a little different to everyone. For some people, it's celebration. Others, it's visibility, community, self-discovery, or honestly, simply just feeling accepted for who they are. But one thing I absolutely love about VTubing is that it creates a unique space where so many of those same ideas naturally exist. Behind every avatar is a real person making choices about how they want to express themselves, what parts of themselves they want to share, and finding communities where they feel they belong. So tonight isn't about having that perfect answer or speaking for an entire community. This is simply about us sharing our own experiences and hopefully starting some thoughtful conversations along the way. So, joining us tonight, I have three wonderful creators. So please give a warm welcome to Firo.
Hi. Good morning.
Akari. And Megaa.
Hi.
I know.
I was wondering why you got frozen. I was like, oh my god, you froze.
We fixed. She broke.
We fixed.
Man,
what's
a VTuber stream panel without some scuff?
It's back now. It's fine now.
Okay,
You're moving.
So I'm going to do a little bit of an icebreaker because I think a few of us here are kind of meeting for the first time. So let's get to know everyone. So tell us a little bit about yourself, introduce your VTuber, and you can answer this. What's one thing people often assume about you that isn't actually true?
Who do you want to go first?
I got this.
You got this.
I got this.
Got
Good morning. Good morning. It's me, Firo, the disastrous kaiju VTuber. Yes. So just to start off, like, I am the ace representative. I'm pretty sure we got other aces here, though. Yes, glad to be part of the group here. One thing that people presume about me, a lot of people don't think I'm Australian. Especially since I normally stream in the morning hours, and that's when a lot of like Americans are on. So they come in, they're like, "Where are you from? Are you British?" And I'm like, "Ah, nah, mate, I'm Australian. G'day." I always find that really funny. Do I need to say anything more?
I don't think so.
I think I'm good. Okay.
Yeah, let's go next.
Do you want me to go next?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Megaa. I am one of Twitch's Australian VTuber ambassadors. I live in New South Wales, and I really like frogs. And I'm also pan and demisexual. I don't really know what people normally like misassume about me, mostly because I don't pay attention.
That's kind of fire. I think that's great.
I'm just like, I don't know. You guys can believe whatever you want to believe.
I love that. Akari.
Shit. Hi, I'm Akari. I am, I guess, our bio representative, question mark. I am also one of the Australian ambassadors for Twitch, which is really sick. Something people assume about me is that I am an extrovert. I am not an extrovert. I am the quietest person. I will not talk to you for like 6 hours, and I'll be like, yeah, great chat.
I can confirm. I had to find you in the corner at PAX.
Megaa always comes and rescues me at PAX because she finds me sitting in a corner on my phone.
Like antisocial behavior over here. I love it. And I am Sasi, your host. I am Arrow Ace, a little side of demisexual. I think, and excuse the French, I reckon a lot of people think I'm a bitch when they first meet me. I promise I'm not. Always.
I think that those are deserving.
I can be, but I promise I'm not. I just have a face. It's like a resting face that I've had since I was born. I have baby pictures to prove it. But I'm actually really lovely. Totally.
The grumpy baby face?
I literally have I have this one baby photo that my orphanage gave me, and I just look so grumpy. And then there's like follow-up photos, and I just get grumpier as it goes on. It just hasn't changed. Anyway, we'll move on to our first question. So our first topic is kind of being seen. And I really think one of the most meaningful parts of Pride is feeling seen and accepted for who you are. So I would really love to ask everyone, can you remember a moment where you genuinely felt seen? Maybe it was through your community, your content, a friendship, even because of your VTuber, something like that.
I feel like I can.
I'll let someone else go first.
It's an open floor.
I'll start. Mine was when I got invited to be a Twitch ambassador, actually. So I think some of my chat, who I can see in the PC chat, already know this. But I am so used to being a shut-in and not talking to people that when Twitch reached out to me for ambassadorship, they do like a meeting, like a video call Zoom meeting to like tell you you're in. And I'm sitting there in a video call with the 2 Twitch staff, and they say to me, Akari, have you ever heard of the ambassador program? And I'm not joking. This is how out of context, like no brain, complete used to being in the shadows I was. I was like, oh yeah, I applied for that, but I don't think I got it.
Sitting there,
And they
like,
kind of just, it was just like silence for a few seconds as they like processed what I was saying.
Are you sure about that?
So I think, yeah, first moment I was like, oh shit, what I'm doing is getting seen across the world, was then. And like, I was so unprepared for it that I absolutely fumbled the bag. They legit just sat there and stared. Like, it was like The Office when they just stare at the camera. I'm like...
Little zoom in on their face or something.
Zoom in, yeah.
Yeah, moment I have felt very seen and very recognized.
Heck yeah.
That's our ambassador.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, that's our ambassador. That's what I do.
I think one of the moments I felt like really seen was when I went over to TwitchCon for the first time, and I hosted one of my community meetups, and just a bunch of community members came by, and I was so like amazed with how many community members I had, like not just nationally but internationally as well. It was really nice to see just how many people come to watch like me and my friends and everything like across the globe. That was really nice.
Really sweet. That's so sweet.
That would have been so awesome.
So cute.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, I got mine.
Yeah.
I think it was for the very first convention that I was invited to a few years ago. They reached out to me and they said, oh, we love your educational content, because I just gotten into the educational content stuff. So like, oh, could you do some panels for us at a convention? I was like, sure, okay, yeah. and then I found out it was the same convention that a friend of mine actually works at. Oh. And then I was like, oh, I guess, did you get me because, I know this person? Like, it's a complete coincidence. I'm like, oh. I was like, oh my god, it means that I actually just found me through my own work. Good.
I love that.
I felt so sweet. I'm like, yay.
I loved it. I think I had like a little short and sweet moment with Firo the other night.
Oh yeah,
we had like a little chat, and I don't even remember how it started, but I think I tweeted something. I don't even remember. And she reached out to me and she was like, hey, I just wanted to let you know, like, you're not alone. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel so seen right now. And then we yapped away for a bit. And we, like, yapping. That was really cute. That was like really wholesome moment. So I'm gonna move us on to our next topic. So I think a lot of us grew up feeling like certain parts of ourselves were too much or not enough. Whether that was how we dressed, how we speak, what we enjoyed, or sometimes like even just the confidence to exist as our authentic selves. So has creating content or becoming a VTuber ever given you permission to embrace a part of yourself you used to hide?
Yeah, for me, VTubing, I was able to start like expressing my favorite like clothing interests, because like growing up I grew up with very modest clothing because I was a Catholic homeschooled kid, so I always like dressed very modestly, whereas with the VTubing I was able to explore more of the clothing choices that I really enjoyed, and since doing that I also have started exploring like my clothing choices IRL as well. And I feel like VTubing has helped me start expressing myself in real life a lot better.
For me, I feel like I'm able to just, like, streaming is my very precious time where I'm able to properly be myself, completely mask off.
Mhm.
Because I've got I only just got diagnosed with ADHD a few years ago, like around the start of the pandemic, I would say. Yeah. And to be honest, I haven't been able to take my medication for like a little while now because of the side effects that it's been having on me. But streaming just allows me to be able to be like, okay, I just get time. I can do whatever I want. People will just they'll let me go on rambles about things like, oh, let's talk about rocks.
Yes!
Let's talk about Carmen. Yeah, talk about Carmen Rider for like an hour or something like that. I'm like, yay. It just gives me that sort of freedom, and I'm really happy. It gives me just like time to like shake everything off.
I love that.
I think as a kid, I was always both too much and not enough at the same time. I was always not enough at school, but too much at home, but not enough at home for not doing enough and not working hard enough, but also too much at school and just never meeting an expectation. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like everyone always has something that they want from you, and you're somehow not meeting it, and you're overly meeting it, and being annoying about it at the same time. Sometimes I still worry I'm like that. Like, to be honest, the other time I saw Sasi, I was at... I literally yapped at her about Pikmin Bloom for like 45 minutes straight over dinner.
Aww.
And she sat there and she's like,
I had no clue what she was talking about, by the way, but I just loved that she was so passionate about these little like things, and she was like so happily like showing me them on her phone as well. Like, oh my god, look at this one! Like, this one has a rock, or like this one's a watering can. Like, it was really cute, but I just did not understand it at all.
I was living my best life. That's like if I'd done that,
food.
you know, if I'd done that to my family, I would have been told not to. If I did that at school, I would have been bullied and, you know, called weird and told to go away and stuff like that. It's, I don't know, I feel like I've been able to be more me in all aspects, even though that me is very annoying. I'm aware of how annoying it is. I'm aware of how bad it is to sit and have a conversation with me. Because, like, you talk about Pikmin, you talk about Chernobyl, you talk about, like, VTubing in general and the mechanics of how it works, and you're not going to get a word in, because all I'm going to do is talk at you non-stop, because it's a special interest. It's a hyperfixation. Here I'm going again!
Hey, I love that about you. That's great.
This is what I do. This is what I do. But, like, I was never allowed to do that as a kid. Never. It was always too much, and it was always not the right topic, and it was always not enough. But it was always also too much and too annoying. And Akari, just please leave me alone. So it's very, I don't know what the word I want here. It's very affirming to be able to just talk about stuff. And I'm sorry, Sasi. I'm sorry, Sasi, because I know you don't know what the hell a rock Pikmin is, but I'm glad that you care enough to listen to me talk about
Look,
them.
girl, you can yap to me about your interests anytime, and that goes to all of my friends and anyone around me. I might not understand it because it's not something that I have or do, but that doesn't mean that I can't love that you love that thing. So, yap to me anytime. As a follow-up question though, what advice would you give someone who's still hiding that part of themselves? Like if they're still a little bit worried about being fully authentically themselves, what would you tell them?
Be a VTuber.
Join us.
But if you think about it, right? It's like wearing a mask, but it's not a mask. Like, it's a mask that isn't a bad mask. It's not a hiding mask.
I think for a lot of people, they're like scared when they unmask that people aren't gonna like them because they've been brought up being told that like their unmasked self is unlikable. But I think like one of the most important things to remember is that there's somebody or some group out there for you, like somewhere, and you will find that group eventually. So being yourself is important because your authentic self will find other people who are also being their authentic selves and draw them to you. So as hard as it is to unmask and be your true self, there will be other people out there that you will find that enjoy you for your unmasked self.
Yeah.
If that helps.
Megaa kind of stole what I was going to say.
I'm in your brain. I'm in your brain.
Well, I mean, I think I'm a little bit older than everybody else here, but I can tell you, like, no matter what age you are, especially if you're like neurotypical, you will eventually find other people who are neurotypical. We're like weird birds and we flock together. Join a club or something. You'll feel like that's full of like an interest. You'll find people that vibe with you. It happens.
Be a VTuber. Join AusTubers. Meet like the biggest bunch of VTubers.
Literally.
Worked for me.
No, absolutely. I think I have like an admin on for like what Megaa said. I have one of my best friends. She also recently got diagnosed with ADHD and autism, and sometimes she forgets to take her meds, and she goes on this whole spiel of, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like I didn't take my meds today. Like I'm not masking. Like I'm so much. Like I know I'm being a lot, and I just kind of look at her and I go, you're so funny. And she's like, why? And I was like, girl, we met when you were unmedicated. like we became friends and I helped you get diagnosed. You never have to apologize to me for being yourself. Like, I understand like you do at work, but you never have to do that with me. And I think that's just something that needs to be more in the world. I feel like we need more of that, please. Because the world's a cruel place.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hecked. And that's why, you know, I reckon. Is this my car? Nope. I was moving ahead too fast. So I'm gonna
I feel like accepting people only if they're medicated feels very surface level.
So crap, right?
Yeah, it is.
Like, how superficial that you only like them if they're a certain way.
Yeah.
And on that note, I really think social media can make that really difficult. And I feel like we have to fit into a particular box sometimes, depending on the social media. Maybe that's always being funny, always being positive. For us VTubers, if we have a character, always staying in character, or fitting whatever people expect a creator to be. So, have you ever felt pressure to be someone you weren't? And how did you deal with that?
I'm just like, flashbacks.
I'm sorry.
I'm just like thinking of trauma now.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Sorry. This is a therapy session. Please pay me $240 at the end.
And how do you feel about
and how did that make you feel?
I think it really sucks though, because like there was many times where people close to me would like tell me that I was behaving the wrong way or acting the wrong way and stuff like that, and it's hard to, you know, be yourself around people that constantly are telling you you're like doing it wrong. So
like, was that as a like in a position of like a Twitch ambassador or just as a streamer?
As a friend,
just
and
as a person,
streamer, just as a person.
Wow.
Just as a person, being told that like that my behavior wasn't what they wanted me to be, and I think that's really hard to hear when, you know, you're being yourself. That it's not good enough for someone, especially someone like really close to you, hearing that you're not good enough is really I don't know how you really deal with that, like being told that you at your best is not good enough.
We put them in the bin and they're not friends.
Yeah, pretty much. That's at the end what you have to do, really, because like no one else could tell you that yourself, that you being yourself isn't good enough. Like you can't. The only person that can really help you if you feel like you're not good enough is like, you know, mental, physical, like help, like a therapist or something like that. But yeah, sorry for that ramble.
No, you're so fine. I'm sorry that happened.
I'm thinking, that one of the main things that I have is my working memory is really, really bad. So like even with things that I like or have an interest in, I will forget so much about it. And of course, having a bad memory all through my life has really it's got me a lot of pressure from other people. It's like, why did you forget about this? Why did you forget that? Like that sort of thing. I'm like, I just can't help it. Like,
right?
Yeah, and it's very hard because people don't quite understand that sort of level of being forgetful. Like it's something like, oh, I forgot my keys or I forgot my phone, that sort of thing. But forgetting things about the things that you love and you want to remember, or like key moments from your life and you've forgotten because you can't bring them up in your mind and you've forgotten them, or like you see somebody and you forget their names. I forgot the name of my aunt and uncle once and they were right in front of me. It was really scary. I forgot what they looked like. It was really bad. I hadn't seen them in like 5 years, to be honest, but but yeah, it's just like people are like, what's wrong with you? I'm like,
nothing.
I don't know. And then I got diagnosed with ADHD. It's like, yeah, now I know.
Out of sight, out of mind, right? It's kind of
It is a bit like that, yeah. But luckily, as a VTuber, my community is just like, it's fine. We'll just teach you all over again. We love talking about this stuff.
For you. Yeah.
yeah. It's like, okay, I've forgotten what the name. What's that acronym? I know what that acronym like, but I can't remember it. They're like, oh, it's that. Like, oh, okay, yeah, thank you. Everyone's like, yay.
So is your memory kind of, if someone like kind of talks you through it and like triggers certain like keywords, is that how you can remember things?
It can be like that,
sometimes?
yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's like that. Someone starts and I'm like, oh, right.
Yeah. Oh my god, I do the same thing.
Oh. It's wholesome to hear that like, your community is really helpful and receptive to you.
They love reteaching me
just
how to say
reteaching
dinosaur names all over again.
Oh. I love that. That's really wholesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I had a really good answer for this, and then Firo got to the bit about having a bad working memory, and I completely forgot what the question was.
So the question.
I'm so sorry.
The question was, have you ever felt pressure to be someone you weren't, and then how did you deal with that?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I had a whole story about.
Memory's like a common one in this chat. Okay.
To be fair, I'm always like this. I had a whole story that I was gonna say about how I never really understood how to be like social. And how I never really could fit in, and you know the struggles that brings of like always being like the fringe friend, like the backup friend and the spare friend.
Yes.
But I forgot. I forgot what I was gonna say.
I know.
I know I had the story. I've forgotten the story. Give me 5 minutes.
No, that's so fine. We'll come back to Akari. I know I have been placed on magical pedestals. And obviously, you know, I am in a spot of leadership. You know, along with Akari, I'm one of the founders of AusTubers. But, you know, I've also tried to run other teams prior to AusTubers as well. And people will put you on a magical pedestal and expect you to act a certain way but they will apply it only to you and not to others just because I'm a woman, I'm a VTuber, I'm young, or they just, for whatever reason, they don't like me. Now, I remember in one of my old teams, you guys know that I like to joke around and I'm a little memey, and I go, I need a nap and eepies and it heckin' windy. Like, we all do that. Like, is that not the way of the online realm of things? So that's how I chatted, and it's very much how I chat to this day. Anyway, I'm pretty sure, a grown-ass 40-year-old man bully me because of it, and then say that I was not leadership material because I spoke like a child.
Or what was our address again?
What's their email address? I'll sign them up for everything.
Pipe bomb to their mailbox right
And
now.
then when we followed up with, hey, like, we're so sorry to hear that you feel that way. Has Sasi's, like, administrative, like, has her actions as a moderator not been up to par? Like, has the way, like, she's been acting, like, not been... They're like, oh, no, it's been fine. It's been great. I just don't like how she talks. Q crash out. Q Sassy crash out. And I think I was like, I'm gonna say I was like mid-20s at the time. This dude was like in his 40s.
Pipe bomb.
So I think I really hate those like just random expectations, especially, and like, you know, I'm not saying all men, but like they tend to be male. I don't even know if it's an ego or what it is, but it tends to be like the men who will comment on a female for not acting appropriately or who they expect. So that was mine, and I really push it very often this day. Have you remembered?
You're gonna hate me.
She hasn't remembered. Okay. She's gonna remember,
to
like...
piggyback off what you were... Yeah, you're gonna get a message at like 2:30
I'm gonna get a message
in the morning,
from her.
and it's gonna
She's
be like the
it's
entire
this.
story. You're gonna get like a 2:30 DM, you're gonna be like, what the hell does she want? It's gonna be the story. It happens so often.
Please piggyback off me.
Yeah, I feel like, especially being in the position that we are in with AusTubers, which, by the way, do not take this as me complaining about AusTubers, because I love our community. I love everything that we have achieved, and like, it is genuinely an honor to get to lead it. But the amount of people who expect polar opposites of me to what the person next to them expects, like, oh, you're an AusTubers leader, therefore you're going to be live every day. Oh, but you're meant to be humble. Why do you have the Twitch ambassador badge? Oh, but you're meant to be helping other people. Why aren't you rating me? Oh, but you rated me too much. Why aren't you rating me? It's like there's a never-ending list of like requests and demands and like getting pulled in every direction. Which again, I understand, because like streamers inherently want a spotlight, right? Like, you wouldn't have a space on the internet if you didn't want a space on the internet. Streamers inherently want an audience and a spotlight. I understand that. But I feel like there's a lot of pressure and responsibility put on us, especially as leaders, that isn't really our thing to deal with. Like, I cannot help you, bro. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? And Sassy, I'm sure you know what I mean. Like,
I absolutely.
The being pulled in every direction, and sometimes the directions are the exact opposite. And it's like,
Yeah,
what do
I think
do?
it's that expectation from us as well, because you know, obviously we've set up this community, we give ground rules, and I think we, especially in our like positions of wanting to better our own streams, our own content, as well as like bring up a whole community with us as well. Like, some things are just not possible, and it has to be one or the other. and I don't think everyone really realizes that. Like, I know if we could, we would, but we can't because that's just not the way it works.
We're two people. We can't do everybody's jobs.
Pretty much. And I think people forget, like, at the end of the day, I think we've got like 1,300 members. How on earth are you meant to spotlight 1,300 people as two people? Like, it's just not something that can happen. Like, and I don't know. I don't think.
I mean, we tried. we have the Monday AusTuber of the week, which, by the way, we put a ping out for AusTuber of the week. I was like, oh yeah, we'll get a couple of months on.
It
filled until the end of October. Within 2 hours. And I was like,
people were keen.
Now I have a lot of Photoshop files to make.
We were like, wait, where did you all come from? Hang on a minute. I'm gonna move us on to our next topic though. It's kind of like a bit of a vulnerability thing. And it's kind of like being authentic online isn't always easy. And sometimes sharing parts of yourself feels really rewarding. And sometimes it's, excuse the French, fucking terrifying. So has there ever been a moment where opening up online felt risky? And if so, what happened?
Can I start?
Of course you can.
Yeah.
I was fucking terrified last year when I had to open up that I was having a baby.
I can imagine. Yeah.
That was scary because you know how people are online and like, on Twitch and everything, and even in the VTubing community about like having a husband, having a kid. Like everyone's so judgmental, and oh my god, like that was probably the scariest thing I ever had to do. Through streaming was like being like, oh yeah, by the way, we're having a kid. Just so
by the way,
and I was like fully
Pregante, we held hands.
By the way, I was going to say Pregante. Pregante.
Pomegranate.
I was so expecting to lose like half of my like community and everything through like announcing it, because some people around kids get very, very fucking weird, which I do understand. But I was fully expecting it, and instead my community were like very supportive and very helpful and very kind, and all my friends were very kind and helpful around it as well. So it was.
I'm so happy
nice
to hear that.
Yeah,
because I mean, you just heard the horror stories, right? Like,
oh yeah,
there's those horror stories where, for chat who don't know, especially with like VTubers, there's a bit of the stigma of if you get hitched or you get a boyfriend or you get pregnant, they will just suddenly hate on you for no reason, purely because, oh my gosh, insert male presenting person in your life that's not me, and I'm gonna be some weird parasocial person, and just you're the worst person in the world type stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, that all ties back to idol culture in Japan and the expectation that everyone has to be available for the viewer.
Yeah.
So they can have their little fantasies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually didn't know that, so I really appreciate that little tidbit. I kind of forgot VTubers are like kind of branched off of idols. Hey.
Yeah. Well, they don't call me the VTuber researcher for nothing.
Yeah.
Yay.
For what it's worth, Megaa, when I found out, I literally gasped and pointed at my phone and I was like, no! And Shem was like, what? And I was like, she's not gonna be at PAX!
Oh.
What am I gonna do? That was my
the worst. Abandoning Akari at PAX is crazy.
I'm sorry, I'll be there this year, I swear.
You may be pregnant, but you're abandoning me, and that's worse.
Megaa, just BRB. Let me just tell my baby to come later.
This girl I've met like 3 times. I want you to come out here.
You gotta wait. Non-negotiable.
I was just thinking of that term, the convention mother.
Yes, convention mom.
Now, I think I've been lucky in that my community kind of just accepts whatever I tell them. Like, there's very minimal pushback or weirdness or like anything like that. I'm pretty sure I could like start stream right now and be like, hey guys, I'm completely getting rid of my model. I am becoming a rainforest giant snail VTuber. And they'd be like, okay,
Bet.
sick. Whatever.
Okay. You do you, boo.
I do like snails.
Yeah, I think they'd just straight up be like, cool, whatever, bro. They let me get away with pretty much everything, so I feel like this is not. I'm sure there are things that I have probably, you know, hidden from chat, but I can't think of. Oh yes, Crunk's right. No, there was a time I got a pre-made model and I made it look like my fleshy form. And I used it, and my chat got really upset, and they were like, "We don't like this.
We don't like this.
This is the problem. This is the line. You can talk about whatever you want. You can talk about wanting to have sex with the robot lady in Ratchet and Clank 3, and we don't mind. That model right there is the line."
Absolutely not. All right. Skinwalker Akari, got it.
They bullied me into never using it again.
I'll just add a little funny story to that. I have somehow trained my chat to completely hate whenever I do the mommy voice. Any attempt of me trying to be sexy or anything, they're like, "Ugh, put that away."
Man, can you teach me how to do that,
Thank you.
please? Because I need that for my community. Please and thank you.
It's just the biggest joke.
I have something similar, but it's not the mommy voice. It's not the sexy voice. It's
Thigh thing?
No, it's
Oh.
Frederick.
Frederick?
Frederick?
The frog?
No, not the frog. The
I don't know who Frederick is.
hang on. I need a warm up. I need to name like different kinds of nuts. This is very specific. Like, hang on. Peanuts, pine nuts, walnuts, pistachio nuts. There we go, right there. That's Frederick. Yes, sir. I'm not allowed to be talking like this on my streams. You gosh damn no. I'm not allowed to say anything like this. If I talk like this, if I talk about pumpkins, if I talk about that there moonshine or custard coat, my chat, let me tell you, them funny people, them funny pixels on that there chat box, they are not very happy about it. No sorry.
So, country bumpkin redneck Akari is not a...
Yes, but the only way I can trigger it is to like name different
Frederick.
varieties of nuts.
That's crazy.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it's just
very
nuts.
weird.
All right.
That's nuts.
I'm gonna open us up to chat and see if any of our lovely chatters here today have any questions for us about identity, confidence, community, you know, VTubing, or anything we've discussed tonight. Now's your chance.
Ask us questions. Ask us questions.
Ask
Nyah,
us.
nyah, 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 nyah.
Otherwise, we'll just keep making noises until, you know, something happens.
Yeah, I can do that.
Isn't that the way? You just make a bunch of noises and the chatters love it.
And it's now an ASMR stream.
ASMR Frederick tries to sell you a pumpkin.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, it's just 10 minutes of us making noises. Like, what say you for the highlight reel for next year? It's just us.
He randomly just goes.
If not, I can ask more questions, but I just thought chat might have some.
Oh, Soup has got one.
Soup. Here's a fun one. Life changes us as we go. What is a sign? What is a sign to you that you might need to update your online presentation as a VTuber?
I think if you don't look at your model and feel like, yep, that's me.
No, I agree. I used to be
Yeah, I
like
think
a furry. and I had a
Yeah.
furry model, and when I looked at it one day, I was like, that doesn't feel like me. And then I was like, and then I changed to being a human VTuber.
Ah. You know, I think I gaslit myself thinking that that didn't exist. Because I was just thinking about it, and I was like, I swear when I first like met Megaa, she was like a cat, or like she had paws. Like,
Yeah, I
and then I
remember
like
it.
just never saw it, and then I'm like, nah, I'm crazy. Like, I guess it didn't exist. It's fine.
Yeah, a lot
I
of people
think-
found me when I was a cat.
I think pretty much like just if it just starts not feeling like yourself, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm somebody that did go through a rebrand. I mean, I could get the original model out right now.
Do it, do it, do it.
Yeah, do it.
If you want to see it, it's actually by the same artist. It was his first VTuber model. All right, where is she? Where is she? Coming out, Rainy.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can show off my.
All right. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Oh my god, the rigging on
Oh
it is so
my
crazy.
God.
Wow.
Oh, look.
I was a bunny.
Look at her.
The rigging is from like 2001.
Is she
so
going to the
it's-
beach?
like 2021. Yeah. So it's been quite a while.
That's so cool.
But yeah, you can kind of see like a little bit of parallels in that between this one and my current model, I guess. Yeah, definitely things have changed now.
I love that. No, I've
Where's
been
my then?
thinking. Yeah, I love the ears.
Hang on. Wait. Oh, it's gonna take a moment to load. It's big because it's an actual kaiju.
Holy shit! Oh no!
I was this for a while. Oh my god, it's so sparkly.
She just
Oh my God.
kaiju.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I think the time to update is like when you look at yourself and you're like that no longer
That's
represents
not
me.
you.
I've moved on to a new place in my life. Like this isn't my interest. So like this doesn't spark joy. This doesn't spark joy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And I always wanted to be a kaiju VTuber. I was just too much of a coward to come up with a design until later.
I think it can be really
Yeah.
daunting though when you kind of first start because there's so many options now, right? Of just the possibilities are quite literally endless.
I feel like I'm lucky in that I have never felt like that with my design and my character. Like, this is something that my chat knows, but my like model design is basically a combination of my favorite character from Toho, a dragon because I really like dragons as a kid, and like the lore is from Destiny 2. It's a combination of things that I really liked, but I've never felt odd about her. I've never felt disconnected, really. In fact, I don't know if anyone's noticed this. I'm actually using my 4.0 model right now. As in, I got this back literally last night at 1 a.m. So if my rigging looks like more fluid and bouncy, it's because it is.
Okay, I thought it was, but I
Yeah.
wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
There is a new
Hells
outfit,
yeah.
but it is not getting revealed
That's a
yet.
secret. That was
That's a secret. Basically, I am so tied to like my design and my model and my identity as a Akari that this model has a extra outfit in it that I've had sitting since I got a diagnosis at the start of the year. A very important health diagnosis. But the extra outfit that is on this model that will not be getting seen is a part of my way of dealing with this diagnosis. I'm just gonna be honest, because like I suck at hiding things, and my chat knows anyway. I was diagnosed BRCA1 positive, which means I have a very, very, very high chance of getting cancer. So my journey with this outfit is that I bit the bullet on the design the day that I found out that I was positive. And I got the art done super early. I got the rig done super early. And every time I have an appointment for this diagnosis, I am treating myself to a piece of art with this outfit. And at a point in time, it may be at the end of this year, it may be later, I will need to have a very major surgery. A full removing parts of my body surgery. The outfit is only going to be shown when on my return from that surgery. It is my I lived bitch outfit. So it is so tied into me in such a personal way that I didn't know how else to commemorate that and celebrate it without including Akari in it. I felt like not having something special for Akari when it's one of the biggest, most life-changing, things that you can go through to get this pretty much confirmed you will get cancer. And to go, nah, I'm gonna get the cancer gone before it takes hold. If the women in chat, you know what I'm talking about here. But I feel like you can be that tied in to your model and tied into it being a part of you and you being an extension of it, that you can do things like that. And I am terrified. I'm shit scared. But every time I get an appointment, I am getting a piece of art with this outfit and holding on to it so that I can have a treasure and a reward from every step of this journey. I don't know. It's done. It's gonna be sitting until I have that surgery. When that surgery will be, I don't know, but this is the I lived bitch outfit, and it is the commemoration of me fighting and refusing to let the thing that took so many of my family members away from me. I'm refusing to let that win. And this is how I'm celebrating it as a VTuber and as me, Me being me as Akari and the person behind Akari and the extension at the same time.
I wanna cry.
No, don't cry!
She needs big hugs. She needs
It's too busy trying not to cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, we're proud of you, and we appreciate you sharing.
I'm very, very grateful for, my community has given me the financial privilege that I can do that, and that I can have a transformation and rebirth outfit, much in the same way as, Akari is, transforming and getting, upgrades and this new outfit, which I really wish I could show you guys because it's beautiful. But it's also something so deeply personal to me. And I feel like that's one of the really beautiful things about VTubing. I know I'm kind of trauma dumping here, but it's very, I love that I can do that and that I can have something so specially designed and so close to my heart. Pun intended, considering the type of cancer, but so close to my heart that I can go through this journey and know that Akari is also with me.
It's really beautiful.
No.
I'll be okay. I've come to peace with it. I'm just at a point where, I have an appointment coming up in a couple of weeks. And I'm already thinking, what artists am I going to commission for this appointment? It keeps me very positive about it as well.
Heck yeah.
Look, don't cry.
Don't cry. Please don't cry.
Don't cry. No cry. No cry. No cry.
I'll be fine. I'm gangster. As I said to my chat, I'm not scared of the cancer. The cancer should be scared of me. I also don't have cancer right now, technically. I just have the gene for it. Yeah, we're gangster in this house.
Let me just do a quick check with production if we need to wrap up or if we got some more time.
I'm sorry, I yapped too long.
No.
All right. Yeah, sweet. We are gonna do some rapid fire questions that I saw, and I'm gonna throw them at some of our panelists here when I find the questions again. Firo, what would be your advice to aspiring VTubers looking to develop their first, second, or third iteration of their persona?
Ooh, think about your branding. That's really important. Try and make things that are really cohesive with everything. Like even if you're doing VTubing as a hobby, I think it's really nice when you make things look like it's all put together and they all match. So yeah, don't just think about your design. Think about what else is going to go along with it and how you're going to present it. Like I got this this background here that matches everything, and I'll get an outfit eventually that kind of matches with the cafe vibe, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's really nice just to get little bits and pieces, and they're all like, ooh. Aesthetic. Nice.
Good answer. Good answer. Rapid fire question for Megaa. What are your thoughts on VTuber lore and expressing it in a time where it can feel like lore is often overlooked outside of expensive animated videos done purely for marketing?
Like personally, oh, okay. I thought the stream was frozen, not just for me. Okay, is it unfrozen now? Okay.
It's just a little bit framey for me.
It froze me too.
I think it had a little hiccup.
Oh, good. Everybody needs lore. Lore can be like, you can be happily a VTuber with like proper branding, where I can feel like lore is I feel like like presenting at any particular time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We'll hold for a second then. Just give us a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Abe, what the heck? It's always Abe. Oh, sick of my head.
I think it's fixed now.
I think we're back.
Yeah.
All right, we're back. All right, thanks, Megaa.
Yeah. You want me to start the question again?
If you would like.
Okay, what did I say? It goes,
people don't necessarily need laws, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, like I know a lot of my VTuber friends who don't have any lore and they like are perfectly fine without lore. They just have like very good branding and that's all they really need. And honestly, a lot of VTuber friends I know that even have lore not a lot of that community don't even know they have lore anyway. Like I feel lore needs to be like something like a personal thing that you want for yourself, and you can have it as an option for people to see your lore, but it's not a necessity. So if you want to present your lore at any particular time, it's generally best to do during like a debut or something like that, but it's not a necessity. And it's more of a self-fulfillment thing, if anything. And then that way too, if somebody asks you if you have lore, you can be like, yeah, I've got lore, type ! Lore. And you can show it off to the people that are curious about it as well.
Yeah.
And like when it comes to like the expensiveness of it, I did my own lore video and I animated it myself and everything. So I do know that it's expensive if you get someone else to do it.
Yeah, someone who got someone else to do it. Ouch.
Oh god, yeah.
It hurt.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Beautiful, but it hurt.
Mine's ugly, but I get to say that I did it myself.
You made it. Yeah, it's yours. No, I think we appreciate that answer because you don't need it. It's not a necessity, and I think a lot of people focus on it when they don't need to. Last question to our lovely Akari. What are some tips for those looking to transition from 3D to live 2D? Costs, what to look for? I have so many ideas for live 2D model, but money being an issue makes it rough. So is there a good thing to do in the interim?
Oh, I actually did that. So when I started, I had a V-Raid that I made by myself. I think I spent a total of $15 on animated wings. That was it. The rest of it was put together with like jank, me googling how to do certain things in Blender, and basically just hitting my head against the keyboard until it worked. Honestly, I've never sugarcoated this. The price of Live 2D sucks. It sucks dick. You can get a pre-made, sure. You can customize it, sure. If that feels like you, more power to you. I will be completely honest, my model, I think I'm in the 5,000s. But again, it's a lot of saving up. It's a lot of, you know, I put every Twitch paycheck that I got for the first year towards my like first Live 2D model, and it was still not enough. I still saved on top of that and used my work money. It is an expensive thing to do. I think in the interim, money being an issue, I would probably look at updating Vroid with more 2D textures. There are some really nice 2D skin textures and hair textures that you can find on Booth. They should still be up actually, because I saw them like last month when I was on Booth. There's a lot of really nice textures now, especially now that we're in the year of the Lord 2026 and not in 2020 anymore. The options are so much better, and there's a lot of ways that you can, you know, get a 2D look and get a more live 2D looking model while still using that cheap or free Vroid base. And it's just about finding the right textures on Booth, knowing how to edit it by yourself to make sure it's exactly how you want it. Pre-mades suck. Pre-mades, well, they don't suck, but they are still going to be a few $100s for something that may not truly feel like you, and something that when you look at it, you can still be like, oh, this isn't me. Or you see someone else using the same pre-made, and it's like, you can tell by like certain parameters or certain shapes what pre-made it is, even through the editing and stuff. So I get that. I get the like feeling like it isn't yours. If it's something that you can't cope with and something that you can't deal with, I wouldn't be able to. I would rather go back to a 2D styled Vroid than to use a pre-made. But that is because I do not feel like I'd be able to make my design. Yeah, so in the interim, I would probably, try and find some more 2D looking textures. Try and find things that will kind of cross the line a little bit. If you have art and you have a little bit of like drawing skill, you can pretty much take bits of that art and use it as a reference to make your own textures. Obviously, don't trace it. I'm not recommending tracing it. But, you know, if you really like a certain eye style or something, you can always try and replicate that style on your model. Like, my Vroid that I made, I really liked Neon Beats style of eyes. That is a cursed name nowadays. As VTubers in chat, you guys know. That is a cursed style nowadays. But I really like that. So I took inspiration from that, and I did, you know, the little 3D cyan and reds, you know, outlines on the eye highlights and stuff like that to kind of emulate that art style. Yeah, I think there are ways to make a 3D look so much less Vroid-y, and I think a really well done Vroid is just as good as a live 2D.
Yeah, good answer. I think I agree. It just depends on how you feel, your budget, what you're wanting. But there are options. There's options, people. You don't have to spend your money. Don't be like us. With that, I believe I'm going to close us. It's been amazing. No! We totally didn't just realize that chat was not shattered. And shared chat did not, in fact, get started. But that's okay. We're too far in. It's fine. I just want to say a massive...
Feels so good, Mr. Stark.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Massive thank you to Firo, Akari, and Megaa for being so open and generous with your stories tonight. I think conversations like this really remind us that identity isn't a destination where everyone arrives at the same place. It's a journey, and it's different for every single person. And I think Pride Month is really about celebrating that diversity and supporting one another and creating spaces where people feel safe enough to be themselves, whatever that may look like. And I think all of us here have done a fantastic job at that. And to chat, if tonight helped even one person feel a little less alone, then I think we've done something pretty special. So, thank you all so much for spending your evening with us. Thank you for supporting Pride Collaboration Universe. And we hope you continue celebrating Pride with kindness, curiosity, and compassion. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you all at the next PCU event. Good night.
Stay gay.
Stay gay.
Yeah, the effort was there.
Say bye. Say bye to my body.
Bye, Adzy's body. I'm sorry I couldn't save you.
That's my bodsy wodsy.
What's it's fucking insane.
Sim racing.